You don't forget the face of the person who was your last hope.
We chose this quote because it has a sense of excitement that intrigues the readers to find out why this quote was said and what was said about it. The book we chose was The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins.
The setting was Panem, and mostly in the capital.
The main characters were Katniss Everdeen, who was a 16-year-old girl from District 12. She volunteers to compete in the Hunger Games to save her sister Prim from being chosen, and her weapon of choice is the bow and arrow.
The male tribute from District 12 was Peeta Mellark, and he was Katniss's friend, and
Love interest.
love interest, and he has blonde hair, and his weapon of choice is weights, and he is really good at camouflaging.
Next was Gale Hawthorne, who was also from District 12. He's an 18-year-old boy. He's Katniss's best friend and hunting partner, and he promises to watch over Katniss's family while she's competing in the games.
Katniss's mentor, who was also the 50th Hunger Games winner, is Haymitch Abernathy. He was a drunkard, and he was Katniss and Peeta's mentor.
Primrose Everdeen was Katniss's sister. She's 12 years old and also from District 12. She was chosen to compete in the Hunger Games, but thankfully her sister saved her.
In the ruins of North America, Panem was created and split into 12 districts, each district more poor as the number increases. Each year, one boy and one girl are drawn by chance to compete in the annual Hunger Games, where they fight to the death as there can only be one victor. The Hunger Games was the government's way of scaring its people into following the government rather than rebelling. On the 74th Annual Hunger Games, in District 12, Katniss Everdeen volunteers as tribute, risking her life to save her sister Primrose Everdeen from the horrors of the game. Peeta Mellark was chosen as the boy in District 12. As both Katniss and Peeta were off to the capital of Panem, they met their drunkard mentor Haymitch.
Once they arrive at the capital, the two are sent immediately to training where Katniss proves her amazing skills at the bow and arrow, and Katniss and Peeta are introduced to the world, and Katniss receives the nickname as the Girl on Fire. On the day of the Hunger Games, Katniss and Peeta are sent into the arena with 22 other competitors to fight to the death where only one can win.
The Hunger Games is a very exciting and interesting book. It builds up suspense, making the book an excellent page turner.
We enjoyed this book because of its surprising plot twists and dangerous scenes, which left the reader wanting to figure out what happened to the main characters throughout the game. The youth is able to connect with this book because of the young teenage characters, making it easier for us to relate to them.
This book appeals to both genders because it contains action and gruesome warlike descriptions for the male gender while also including a love interest for the females. I would recommend this book to anyone who likes action, thrillers, or romance genres, as we think they would really enjoy this book.